It's Friday. This is the first leg of a 3-show parlay. Let's go.
Well, the top shot streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake So Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball. We got legs and a guy in a bear suit. We're making money on YouTube clips, big ticket flips. We got potential to grow. She's in the NBA. What else can I say? You gotta get in the know. Even Washington's inside game. Live talking flag. Why are you selling so low? Those Canadian bacon and friends. Fun never ends. Come on and get on the show. This is the financial advice.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the morning show. Like the stream, subscribe. Sandra's here. Good morning, Sandra. Kevin, Forge. We're going to talk about the Bear later today. We've got Pack Trip, Jump Shoot. Luis is here. To the House, the Captain, Airplane Mode, Fen, Joker Rock, Jump Shoot. We the people. Who else? You guys just see that? Spit came out of my mouth. We got Rowdy Rod, Norman, Storm and Norman, love the Rugrats, Avi, Garen's here, Chewy, good morning, the Doctor, Jericho, Top Shot Comment, Mark, Stone Cold, Andrew Ward's here, F it, Nico. Also, how have we not done this already? Thuckers is very good. Good morning, Thuckers is solid. We should be using this. We should have been using this a long time ago. Thank you, JP. Milo's here, Breakfast Hero, P Money, Bodivine, Jimmy Peacock, Regulator, Mark Nato. Who else am I missing here? 9, Brovendale, Brent, Ransom Reed, the Time Lord. I saw a nice little beautiful photo of you on the internet yesterday. DJ Locals here, Snoop, Snoop-a-loop. Willis is here, Borland, good morning. Chicken Ferg, Colton, Will, Big Hack. Let's get into it. Like the stream, subscribe. We got a big day of content, and I got to tell you, I am already very tired. So let's see how today goes. But this morning we're rocking with we're going to talk some hoops. We're going to take a look at the Wnba drop that's coming. I think we're going to jump in an underdog draft while we go through stuff, just to, give us some little degen energy this morning. We'll talk about the W drop, and then, I don't know, just kind of see what's happening in the NBA streets. It's been a little quiet. Actually, that's not even fair to say that. It hasn't been that quiet from NBA Top Shot because they just dropped WNBA. Yeah, you're right. You know what, JP? Let's start with an early. Let's just get the energy going early. I'm sorry this didn't come with a hand job. I just don't think it's included in the airdrops. That's stylistically, that's tough to include that in an airdrop. What a fresh face. I'm going to say, too, we're going to be seeing a little bit of this soon, too, I think. I think we're going to have to we get a little Tony action coming at you, hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I don't have time. I don't have time to fill anything. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to talk some hoops today. At noon, we'll be back. We'll be back at noon for the NFL All Day Show. I'm excited. We had some games last night. OTM's rolled out their first week of Rumble. We have to lock our lineups before that. Before tonight, so excited to look at last night's information, see if the market's moved at all, and then build our lineup. And then this afternoon at 3 o'clock, from 3 to 4, we're going to talk just like some random shit, little happy hour. I think we're going to have Plunge Father's going to come on. We're going to talk about the Manti Te'o doc. So if you haven't watched that yet, you get the rest of the day to get on that. All right. Quit your job. Watch a doc. We're going to talk about Manti Te'o. We might talk a little bit of the Bear, maybe. I don't know. We've got the rehearsal I want to talk about. So we're just going to talk some TV, I think, for a little bit. And then at 4 o'clock, our boys James and Mihal, I think, are going to jump on as the summer break of F1 is over. So we're going to dive back into the F1. Daniel Ricciardo is leaving McLaren at the end of the season. So there's some other fun stuff to talk about. But let's get started. You know what we're going to do? Let's get in the underdog draft first. We'll start with that, and then we'll, because that takes a little bit to fill, and then we will go from there. So I'm going to drop a link into the chat that takes you to the underdog lobby. If you haven't signed up for underdog yet, you get a deposit bonus. So you double that sweet, sweet cash up to $100. By using promo code HOLD. So I dropped that link in there. So we're going to go over to Underdog. I'm just going to get in the draft, and then we'll start taking a look. So just click the NBA tab. You got 2 contests going, a double dribble, which is 25, but we're going to do the small ball. We're going to get in the small ball right now. Let's see how many spots are available. We got 4 more. 4 more can jump in. But anyways, while we wait for that to happen, let's go over. So shout out the W crew and the Top Shot crew. I think it's probably all the people that make the moments, but also like Pack Rip, everybody, right? They were, the drop isn't until next week, but guess what? We know what's in the drop. And that's something that we've been like pounding the drum on, pounding the drum. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to go with, but we've been yelling that forever, right? And so to get this a few days in advance, we actually know what we're signing up for is pretty sweet. So let's view all the moments. So here we go. We got Queen Egbo, which the nice thing about this Queen MGLE right here, Yas Queen, is that it is a rookie moment. So we like the rookie MGLEs. That's pretty nice. Hold on, let me go. A lot of people doing some corn stuff in the chat. Like to see that. Hungry for the corn. All right, looks like the draft is filled. That's the fastest that's ever happened. So we still got a minute. Oh, I'm on the number 2 pick. All right. But we get Sue Bird, Candace Parker, Jonquel Jones, Natasha Cloud, Nalisa Smith, Sylvia Foles. The Sylvia Foles, it's her last game, right? That got talked about a lot in the promo. I believe we're going to get some more promo stuff today, which is exciting. We got Kelsey Mitchell, the Vandersloot, Shakira Austin, Clea Copper, who now I think is my favorite player, Ariel Powers, Areke, Natasha Howard, who I also love, Brianna Stewart, Alyssa Thomas, Ella Deladon, Asia Wilson, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, Mariah Jefferson, Atkins, DT, Neke, Brittany Sykes. Was that 2 DTs or? Oh, no, we're back to the base moment. So there you go. We already talked about the rewards yesterday, but I don't know, man. I'm pretty exciting. DC1 says anything Top Shot is greater than Underdog. Look at us, though. We're talking 2 things at the same time, DC1. One of the things I wanted to talk about a little bit here. What do you guys, how are we feeling about the RSVP thing? How are we feeling overall about the RSVP? David, it's okay. You're forgiven. I've got hold on. I'm going to make my first pick, and then the Verge is auto drafting. So that means Jokic is going off the board. Look at that. Jokic going before Giannis. Very interesting early on in this, but we'll go ahead and take Giannis and then just move on. And then Chickenfrog, there you go. I wanted to ask, how are you guys feeling about the RSVP? And the only like criticism, that I can get behind and understand, although anyway, the only thing I'll say is that having to have the $89 ready to go beforehand is probably a little bit tough, right? Because you're like, hey, maybe if I don't get a pack, maybe I don't want the $89 being on Top Shot. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't want that in my maybe I don't want that in my Dapper wallet. I love the idea, especially for our international crew, like being able to jump into the queue, like whenever you have a couple of days. I think that is all awesome. The only thing, it's a very Dapper friendly move to front load your Dapper before the drop. Absolutely right. That's the thing. That is like the one thing that I'm a little like on, but I do think it's better. Yeah, and Garen's saying sometimes I make my buying decisions based on how many are in the queue. Yeah, I totally get it. My hot take is that I think we're going to see less people line up for drops because of the RSVP. I think that, excuse me, I think that's what we're going to see because we've already seen it, right? And I talked a little bit about this yesterday, but with all of the Dapper products that we're seeing out there right now, I think our Dapper wallets are being used, what's the right phrase? We're using it a little bit more. There's more stuff. There's just more stuff. And I think like the more time that passes, it's like hard to save something. Like the Jolly Jokers is a great example, right? I know people are excited about the Jolly Jokers. It's coming soon, we think. And a lot of people put some money aside. And then NFL All Day announced some stuff. NBA Top Shot had some stuff. You find a good deal in the marketplace, and all of a sudden the money's coming. We the people, I did not hear that. I did not hear that. No truckload of flow. I did not hear that on Tandy's stream. I actually watched Tandy's stream too, so I did not hear that. Anyways, I do think that's like one of the issues we might see with the queues. Kevin says I'm going to double down that $89 is worth it because the MGLEs are actually stars while the NBA throws a bunch of randos in the MGLE set. I totally agree with this. I don't see it being when we talk about like EV and stuff. I see this being like a pretty solid. I think we're going to have it come back. I think we're going to have it come back and do well. What am I saying? Listen, I'm multitasking right now. I was reading something at the same time. This is my bad. I think that you're right. Though those are all like some of the best players. I also think the min count was done really well at $49. Yeah, well, you know what? I'll say? I don't think Janie's responsible for the truckload because I think this is more of a Dapper decision. It has more to do with Dapper wallets than NBA Top Shot wallets or NFL All Day wallets, right? It's the Dapper wallet. So I think maybe Janie's tired of hearing about it, but I don't think Janie's responsible for the truckload or has anything to do with it. Outside of probably helping communicate when the decision is absolutely made. So I'm not, yeah. So I think that was probably misunderstanding on your part, right? Anyways, to go back to the drop, I think $89 is a fair price. That's what we've seen for most of the MGLEs. Again, it's 5 moments, 4 base, and an MGLE. I think it's kind of I think it's pretty solid. So I'm excited for it, but I also am not going to come out here and be like, you have to do it. I don't think you have to do it. I think it's, if you're into it, you should go for it. And if you're not into it, you shouldn't go for it. But in the same way, like I think it's like wasted energy to be like, this is bad. This is bad. It's a bad drop. Don't do it. Like, I think that's wasted energy. I think just go buy your NFL moments or go buy, go get your Joe Schroeders or whoever that offensive lineman that I pulled who eventually got cut from the Steelers. Like, just go do that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Travel Addicts here. Yeah, Regulator, you're right. There's only 43 likes today. I'm not doing a giveaway today because I gave away so many gosh darn packs over the last couple of days that I'm out of packs. We went max packs. Thomas says, I want to line up for an unfair price in my favor. There you go. You don't miss the pack sweats like TST. Honestly, Lindsay, I understand that until it's gone, right? Like, we're going to have a few more RSVP stuff, like a few more times through the RSVPs, then I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I don't miss that at all. You know what I mean? I don't like having to be, all right, hold on. We're on the clock here. We're on the clock. All right. So we started off with Giannis. I think we're going to go SGA now, whose usage just got another big boost because Chet's out for the season. Also, I told you guys yesterday, we're going to get some of those takes. Like, this is actually the best thing to happen for the OKC Thunder. Bill Simmons podcast this morning, it happened. Man, I really don't want to take Sabonis here, but I think I'm gonna. We'll get one good big out, get it out of the way. Andrew says the truckload of Dapper will be welcomed, but it will put a downward pressure on the already smashed flow value. Yeah, I think that's true. But like, that's one of those things where it's like, that's going to happen anyways, right? They've already said that flow needs to still be distributed. So like that, like, I guess you're saying if that's how you feel, then you should sell your flow, right? Sell it now and then buy it back if that's what you think. I just think I don't know how many people are withdrawing that flow. Chop says, Chet out for the season helps SGA. I mean, I don't know if it really does. I just mean like whatever usage you thought Chet was going to swallow up is now going to be distributed between SGA and like Dort, because I love Josh Giddey, but Josh Giddey's not someone that's going to go put up like 25 and 15, right? He's going to be more of a 14, 12 and 9 guy or something like that. So I think it just means the ball's in SGA's hands more. Is this Superdraft? No, we're on Underdog, baby. We're on Underdog Fantasy Sports. Sign up using promo code HOLT. We are going to build our Superdraft lineup at the end of the day, though. Giddey will have a better season than SGA. I don't think that's true, Regulator. I think people forget how good SGA is. You can actually, I saw Skeets tweeted about this last night, but in a Canada game yesterday, because he's Canadian and was playing for Team Canada, I think he put up like 26 and 9 or something. SGA is very, very good. Was having a great year last year. And then they shut him down so they could go get Chet. DC said, should have just dropped flow instead of teased. People mad about the weight and will probably be mad about the amount too. Absolutely. I agree with that. But that's not like, you know what? We say that DC1, and I'm going to go outside of Web3 too. Like, that's just not true anywhere else in the world. In any industry, they do this all the time because it's this weird tactic to like continue to keep momentum and build hype and just like build morale, right? Like, so out of the Web3 space, I would say it'd be like building morale. But they always do. It's like, guys, we've got our benefits. We've got some really good news about our health insurance in this upcoming year. So please tune into the meeting that we're going to be having with HR. Anyways, Joshua says, so the injury means Chet won't have a rookie 4-badge moment? No, he will. He'll have one next year. So he will still be considered a rookie because he hasn't played a game. It's similar to like when Ben Simmons won Rookie of the Year, when Blake Griffin was, a rookie again. All right, here we go. We're back on the clock. I'm going to go Paulo here. I'm going to take Paulo with this pick to get another wing. Josh Giddey labeled the wing as kind of hilarious. I actually might take Giddey with this next pick too. Oh, nope, Giddey's gone. So good pick, Verge. So we're back on the clock here. So we started SGA, Giannis, Paulo, Sabonis. I kind of want Mobley, but like I'm a little nervous. Actually, Keldon Johnson. We're taking Keldon here. It's going to be our third wing because wing thins out pretty quickly. SGA for Russ, who says no. I can't wait until like we don't have to talk about Russ anymore. I really just like every conversation around him sucks. There's like no good takes about Russ anymore. Like none of it's good. None of it is good at all. We shouldn't talk about Russ anymore. SGA good before All-Star break, before getting traded. Yeah, well, like, do you think he's going to be bad once he gets traded though? SGA is good, man. SGA is good. D-Dub says, when snapshot? Does anyone know? I think they, the term snapshot in itself is, we're not going to know. We're not going to know. Also, I do like that you came here thinking that I might know or the chat might know. We don't know when the snapshot's coming, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Blaze said, this was the other take that I had, that we're going to have a lot of conversations around this. Are team owners going to think twice about sending top? No, I don't think so, because it's not that he played the Pro-Am. That's why he got hurt, Like he could have been training, right? Like, what if he was just training or practicing with the team or doing stuff? Like, you want them playing. I mean, I guess you could say like, well, it's because it happened in a pickup game, but they would have been playing anyways, right? Like, that's what they do. It was a freak thing. It was a freak thing. People get hurt. Like, you know what I mean? It was with LeBron too. It wasn't like it was against me out there. Are you getting 2 W-Pack Z? Good question. Yeah, I think so. Probably. It depends. It depends what I got to look at it a little bit more. I got to look at my Dapper situation too. The thing is, I'm really interested in the challenge rewards for it. And I would like to also be high on the W leaderboards when that comes out. But the Sabrina and Ryan Howard, I'm like very interested in for those rewards. I keep forgetting who the third one is. This is like the 10th time I've done this. So if anyone knows, put it in the chat. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, We the People, that was incredible, right? The Giannis versus Joker in Serbia was great. The Serbia versus Greece game, I mean. Speaking of SGA, Thunder pulled him from team camp. Did they do it after last night when he scored 26 points? Didn't he? It was just like last night that he had a game, wasn't it? Skylar, thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Are you competing on leaderboards? Waterfall Productions, the team sets I have, I've locked. So I am, yeah, I am. Like, I'm for the Nuggets. I'm trying to be in the top 750. For the Celtics, I'm trying to be in the top 750. And then when the W's announced, I'll try to be up in there too. This is probably a better question for Kevin, but yeah, I would think Howard is a lock for the W Rookie of the Year, would be my guess. All right, we're about to be on the clock here. We've got a bunch of. I feel like we need to take a guard here, but I don't really love the D'Lo situation. I think this is very weird of me to grab 2 bigs this early, but I'm going to take Robert Williams here. I think as Al's getting older, they're going to lean on Robert Williams a little bit more. He's a big block guy, and we've talked about the stats here. Oh, she won yesterday. All right, there we go. Look at everybody's already saying it. There we go. We love to see it. We love to see it. Yeah, so the Thunder shut him down right after the game. There you go. Look at that. Thunder. You would think the way the Thunder like to tank, they'd be letting them play just to, shut them down now. This guy's auto drafting, so I think I'm going to take Kevin Porter Jr. here if he doesn't go. I just don't want to be rooting for D'Angelo Russell. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And he's kind of a one-trick pony in the sense that he's only going to get points. He's not going to be like a big peripheral stat guy. You could make another case for Jordan Poole, but I think, I don't know. I feel like Kevin Porter Jr. has a better chance at secured minutes. Clay's going to be back this year in a more healthy way. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and take KPJ here. I like having some. Honestly, I'm still kind of burnt on KPJ from last year, but that's where I'm going. Travel Addict said, "Is this a live draft?" Yeah, baby. We're drafting right now, baby. Yeah, we can get a Porter drop, although the Porter drop needs to be updated now, right?
We're the Porters. We share the crowd of up and down performers, throwing things in buzzer beater corners. And one of us is playing for the Warriors. We're juniors and we're the Porters.
That is a fire drop. That really is a good drop. All right, real quick. I know I pulled this a little bit yesterday. If you are lining up for the Mgle drop next week, put a yes in the chat. And if you're not, put a no. Yes or no. Put that in the chat. I'm curious because I feel like this is a 50-50 situation here with people lining up for this. And again, I mentioned this yesterday. I think this is all good though. I think it's important that not every drop is huge. All right, so we see we got a yes, we got a no, we got no, and I like the W. All right, Jump Shoot. Why is it the price point that you don't love? Like, tell me why ain't nothing. Raptor says no. Regulator says maybe. Fenny, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Undecided. See, this really is like 50-50. No Dapper, but see, this is the thing that I'm talking about. I feel like we're going to see a lot more of this, Have a few W sets, but no. Pull up the Candace moment. All right, yeah, squad goals left me dry. All right, let me see. How many picks away am I? 4 picks away. After my next 2 picks, whatever. Let's just look at it. Candace Parker. All right, here we go. Let's see. This is the Candace moment. Candace, here we go. Put it on. Oh, that's sick. That is sick. Actually, maybe we'll talk about this today too. This gives me some And One vibes. I watched that doc, that Untold doc on Netflix yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. So 89 is too high. What would be in it for 59? That's so interesting. Do you feel that way about? Were you lining up for the NBA Top Shot MGLEs at 89? Run Cornway says don't want to, but I know I will. Yeah, tell me. So were you not lining up for the NBA at 89? And you're saying if the price was 59 or mint 299. All right. Let's go. We're on the clock here. I feel like we need another guard. Anthony Simons, I do kind of like here. This feels, yeah, I know what we're doing here. We're going to take Anthony Simons here. I know Verge is auto drafting, and I'm going to hope that Brandon Clark is still on the board here because I know I talked about it, Brandon Clark, the last time we did one of these drafts, but with Jaren Jackson Jr. being out, I think someone like Brandon Clark or even a late pick of someone like Xavier Tillman late, I think they're going to be pretty useful until like December, January, NBA is a different beast at 89. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Those moments are out of 799, right? Or 749, whatever that min count was. And these are out of 499. I don't know. Patrick says can't do the rehearsal show. Yeah, it is a weird thing. Yeah, I'm just interested. Like I'm interested in that. Like we look at some of those NBA players that got MGLEs, and it's like, there's some real shit guys that got an MGLE in there. And I feel like you're still going to see the same type of, 250. Like you might not get the same height and price like Steph Curry right at like 350 or something, whatever that's going for right now. You might not see the same height, but I also don't think you're going to see the same floor. There has also been haven't been a variance in flash challenges to show utility for special moments. None with TSD or fandom required. I do agree with that. I think I feel like we're in this. I don't want to make this seem like a complaint or FUD or anything. I appreciate all the squad goals and burning that's happened. I don't know about you guys, and this isn't WNBA specific. This is like just Top Shot as a whole. I'm pretty burnt out on these challenges. And I don't know if it's the constant pings that we're getting, that it's like, hey, these 5 challenges went live, and tomorrow these 5 close, and then 5 more go. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I've kind of just like once a week, I look at the challenges, and it's like, all right, I have these moments. Let's complete this thing. But I don't know. Thomas says, like, why do I hold a $100 Asia? Yeah, Thomas, I think in that situation, you're only doing it. Also, I don't know why you want to hold $5 moments of hers. Like, that's a weird choice. I think I think you're only holding that $100 moment if you're trying to complete the set, right? And that's why I have it, because I have the set. Chicken Ferg says the NBA and the WNBA are not the same product. You're right. That's a hot take. Heard that, more confused as to why these WNBA challenges last week. Yeah, I agree. I think it's I do think some of it's weird. Do we know if they're going to split the WNBA to their own site at some later date? Said that early and not much after. I actually don't think that's. I'd be. Ooh, I'm on the clock. What the hell? No notification. All right. Let's see. So we got 4 wings. I feel pretty good about my wings. I feel like we need a guard here. I'm going to take a shot on Jalen Suggs here and just hope he doesn't suck. I'm going to take Jalen Suggs there. I might run this back with DeAndre Hunter if he's still on the board. I guess I should have taken DeAndre Hunter first. I don't love that. I see. This is what I'm saying, man. Maybe I'm just stuck on last year, because it feels like the wings here are a lot better than the guards are. And last year, I felt like there was a much bigger drop off with wings than there were. Like, it was harder to get wings late. And this year, that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, I guess we might take DeAndre Hunter here, because I don't love any of these guards now. Like, look at how quickly the guard drop off is. I actually feel like I got to take another guard. I don't like it, guys. I think this pick's going to be a little bit off the board here. I'm going to be taking this pick a little too early. This is going to be a reach. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty big reach, but I'm going to take Bones Highland here, and which is dumb because Bones might be there at the end, but that's where I'm going. Week-long challenges because they need time to get approval for the moment since it is pre-selected. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's probably. It's not for me. It's not like the timing of it. It's just how there just seems to be a lot. Travel Addict. Yeah, sorry. The Underdog. What you do is it's a best ball, right? So you draft it one time and then you don't have to set it again for the rest of the year. This is for the regular season, so it's a $5 draft, and you just draft one time. Then you don't have to do anything else. I hope they make some huge changes to the Mgle hollow sets. 3 hollows for a team is too much. Yeah, well, so we keep hearing about the slashing of supply, and I imagine we get something. I imagine we get some news about that soon, right? It's August 26th. So we're still a couple months away. We're like a month away from preseason, and then like in camps reporting and all that stuff, and like 2 months away from the true hoops. But my guess is that we get some of that Series 4 stuff. And that's honestly what I'm looking for here. I'm just looking for supply. I'm looking for a clear understanding of where they're moving forward. Travel Addict, it's too late to enter this one. Yeah, it's too late to enter this one, but we're going to do these once a week moving forward. So get ready, baby. And it'll be fun to track like where these average draft positions are and how they change over the course of the preseason. Should we be preparing that we are not going to see $9 packs again? Chops, this is an excellent question. Sorry, guys. My hair is like bugging me today. I conditioned this morning. Look at Mike Weisberg in the house, right? Mike, getting after it in Twitter. This actually reminded me I want to go on a rant. a little bit. I'm going to save it towards the end of the show, though. So like the stream and subscribe. I'm going to star this so I can go back to it. Yeah, what are thoughts on this? Do you think we're going to see more of like the NFL all day and the UFC strike model moving forward? So maybe we see a lot less moments, we see a lot less drops, but the drops that we do see are $49. What is that? Do you think, or 59 or 69? Nice. Like, is that what we think is coming? I wonder if it's hard to pivot to that after like your main user base is so used to this $9 model. But on the other hand, if the goal is to, you know, so Jump Shoot says base set drops can't be $49 for 3 moments, but yet we're doing that on what if it's 4 moments and we're doing that on NFL all day? Right? I mean, that's what we're doing. That's what you're doing on UFC Strike. That's actually not true. UFC Strike has a myriad of choices. I don't know. What do we think? What do we think moving forward? Let's see. How many picks are we? Oh, I'm on the clock. Oh, man. I'm going to time out here. Are you kidding me? Obi Toppin? Son of a bitch. Maybe Obi gets traded. Honestly, if Mo Bamba's still here, I'm sure Verge is taking Mo Bamba here. I don't hate Mo Bamba as my third big. I can't believe I didn't get my little underdog vibrations saying it was my pick. Janie made it very clear in the Tandy interview that there's a hit on revenue, but some kind of... Yeah, you know what, though? I'm going to wait until that happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking anything for... I'm not... I just don't trust anything yet. Not until like the information is out there, then I'll believe it, because we've seen this happen before. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes out, I'll be happy. I also, how did people feel about that interview? Did you guys watch the Tandy Janie show last week? Would love to hear what people's thoughts were on it. I think the public reaction to, oh man, I can't get myself into trouble. Are people willing to pay for getting to use their own PFP? That's a great, like, is this a subscription model, like $9 a year? Great interview. Yeah. Well, I better not see an edition size over 10K with $49 packs. Yeah, I agree. But that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping, like we saw with NFL all day. I'm hoping they just like cut everything back, make the base moments 10K. I'm totally with that. I like how open and honest Janie was. I got the reaction to. I'm not gonna do it. Let's save it. Let's just check in on the underdog draft. We'll save some stuff for the rant. I guess I need to watch. Yeah, no, it's definitely worth watching. I just don't know. I'm interested in the reactions on Twitter to some of the stuff recently. That's what I would say. I think, and it's less about like Tandy or the Janie or the interview. It's less about that. I just I feel like no one. Oh man, I want to get my thoughts together a little bit better on this. This is early on a Friday. What did I want from the interview? You know what I wanted? I wanted Tandy to talk about the play policy as much as he talked about it on our show. That's what I wanted from Tandy. No, it's more about the reactions. I feel like no one is capable of being critical without being an asshole, right? And yeah, I'm on the clock again. Sorry, guys. We're back. All right, let's see. We need another big. We're going to go Nick Claxton here. I kind of like Nick Claxton at this spot. I feel like we're going to see some stuff from him. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with this next pick. I don't really want Kevin Love. I mean, Jonathan Isaac, we just haven't seen anything from him in a long, long time. We're getting towards the end of the draft. We only have 2 picks left. Probably going to grab another big here. I actually might take Chris Boucher and then wild out with that last one. So let's see what happens here. Yeah. Anyways, word they don't have a real direction. Yeah, I don't know. Her honesty about hardcourt was great. She called out previous Top Shot leaders for saying it would be in a year. You know what though? I'm not going to go down there because I'm not gonna. All right, let's take Chris Boucher here, and then I got one pick left that's coming in a little bit. Yeah, project right, but this is what I'm saying, Jump Shoot. It's happened one time. It's happened one time. I gotta get my thoughts together. I thought it was a little weird. Like, I think there's a way to call out people. Going back to what Stan said, yeah, it was kind of honest. It's weird to throw people under the bus, I think, but I mean, I guess you can do that when you're the one in charge. I just don't like that energy, but Eagle Putt says, sorry, but new to the underdog system. Do you need to beat this group of drafted to get to the next round? Yeah. So basically, I'm guessing on the number here, Eagle Putt. So I definitely go back and check. But usually, like weeks one, it goes to like February. Maybe February is the regular season. Then if you get through the regular season, then it's like 2-week playoff rounds, and you get a whole new team of 12. But yeah, usually the top 2 or 3 make it out of your round. All right, what else we got? What else we got in the chat? Janie has good vision, but it needs to get executed. Series 4 will tell us everything. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, well, you're right. We do need. Let's get another mental health check, and then you guys. I don't think you know what I'm going. I think that people are like, oh, I know what Zakarian's going to do, and I don't think you actually do know that. So I'm excited. I'm excited to share it with you. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, you know? I think it changes you. All right, I'm going to pull this up in just a second because I think I've only got one pick left. All right, here we go. Get ready. I want to make sure this still exists. Okay, it does. All right, and I'll share this in a second. And then I'm curious about what your takes are, and then it'll be good. No, it's no DMs. It's not DMs. Yeah. All right. Series 4 will tell us everything. Scare the shit out of anyone else. No, I'm like, I'm not really nervous about stuff long term. I'm really not. I'm on the clock again. Why? Seriously, Underdog, what is going on here? All right. So I want to take Zaire Williams, actually. I like Zaire Williams here. Take Zaire. That's our draft. So we're gonna take a look at a couple of the other squads here. Is this we've got one pick left from Verge, who's been auto drafting the whole time, which has been very frustrating because it takes up the full clock. But I want to see who we got here from our squads. So who else? Anybody? DJ Local went Ja, Kawhi, Jalen, Freddie, RJ, Şengün. Green. Man, I like this team a lot. Jaren Jackson Jr. late is nice. Clarkson, Primo, Duarte, Deeps, Baisley, Eason, Tyus, and Thomas Ryan. I like this lineup quite a bit. All right, hold on. Let's go back to this. Let's see your more. All right, view the full draft. Let's look at this. All right, then we had Brent went Trey, Anthony Edwards, Scotty Barnes. I like this start of Trey Edwards and then getting Barnes Garland the next turn. And then when Bain, Maxey, Turner, Lonzo, Bobby Portis, Jason Derulo, Tate, Zubac, Sabonis. Zubac, Herbert Jones, Herter, Bags, Stu, and White there at the last pick. Who else? I didn't get through Milo. Milo went, what did we say? LeBron, Hallie, Rudy, Fox, Simmons, Jamal Murray. This is an interesting team. I kind of like it, but it's also kind of scary. Buddy, Sadiq Bey, Karis LeVert, Lowry, Barnes, Mark Williams, Will Barton, Curry, Rocco, and then Looney there at the end. Did I miss anybody else that's on our squad here? Anybody else that I missed there? Good squad. DJ Local, the living legend right there. All right, hold on. Let's move this. Fernandez says, you may have addressed this, but with the W drop, is there still a regular drop? Is this draw just a set for a number of packs? No, this is how they're doing it. So there's no queue this time around, right? So we're just doing this. It's just this. This is replacing the queue. It's an RSVP situation. It's an RSVP situation. So you got 2 days, or no, you got to do it by Thursday, I think, or the draws on Thursday. You got to line up by Tuesday, something like that. So this is the only way. There's no normal queue situation. 999 base, some 5K. Yeah, I think I'd go 10K would be a good start. I think 10K is nice. I like that. Yeah, no allow list for this one either. I think this is good though. Like real quick on this with the RSVP, with the allow list, with the different types of queues, the simultaneous queues. What's good about this, they're testing out a lot of stuff right now to see like what works for them internally, but also on our side of things. It gives them an opportunity to test some stuff out, get some feedback from us to see like what works and what doesn't work. And I'm sure we're going to get a variety of these moving forward. I don't think like the RSVP might be just for a handful of packs moving forward. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they react. All right, this is what I want to talk about. All right, if we move in this direction, I'm out. I think I'm quitting social media. I'm quitting Top Shot. I'm quitting them all. But like you guys know how I feel about tagging people and I don't mean tagging people like if you're having a direct conversation with me and you're like, hey Mike, this is what I was thinking. But like the like, hey Janie, when is my moments going up? Like I hate that conversation, and now it's moving to Feldman. Like, hey Feldman, what do you think about this? Do you think this could help my bags? I'm out on that. I don't want any of that. But if it starts changing, and people start doing audio messages on Twitter and adding people. So now not only are they getting a notification, they now have to click this thing and listen to your miserable voice ask a question that's not helpful. I'm out. I am out. This is the worst part of Top Shot. Or not even Top Shot, Twitter in general. We do not need you to share your voice. Like, go sign up in the spaces and let Jacob be like, oh, excellent question, Taco Tits. Thank you for bringing that up. Like, make Jacob do that work. Do not start tagging people. I am so out on that if we start doing it, okay? I can't do it. I can't. And what I love about this is because Shut the Fut Up started with our man Kings of Cardio way back when. That was one of our first segment, and we're back in on it again. So Kings of Cardio, the first one to fire it out there. Honestly, let's listen to it together because maybe he brings up a good point while he's selling gym equipment. All right, so we'll share this with audio. Let's share it with audio. Let's see what we got here because it is, you know what? Maybe I'm part of the problem right now. Let's share it with audio. We got to put this back on. Make sure you guys can hear it.
Hey, Matt.
3 minutes. This is 3 minutes long.
My point is, you guys are not using the wheel anymore. I know you guys got some backlash.
Wheel.
I liked it. I was going in those YouTube streams and giving you guys credit every single time. But since you're not using the wheel and you're not just using random RNGs, random number generators, or just throwing darts at a random board, what you're doing is you're picking and choosing what's going to be required, for these challenges, which is fine. I'm not going to say, and that's terrible. I don't care. Perfectly fine. Cool. If that's what Top Shot wants to do, I understand. Although I like the randomness. I remember how upset people were. Oh my God, I'm getting my
we're pausing this.
Top Shot value.
We're pausing this. Okay. Here's another thing. If you have the audacity, the stupidity to tag someone to do one of those, don't do it in a wind tunnel. Don't do it in a wind tunnel. Invest in a microphone. Go in a bathroom. Shut a door. All right, let's go back. We're finishing this whole thing. We're doing the rest of it because the underdog draft went too fast.
Spiking up and down because of a wheel. Remember? Oh my God, I shouldn't have a wheel dictate the price of my moments. I thought it was just kind of cool because it's random. And that way, nobody can be blamed. And nobody can say, why are you targeting those sets? Didn't you already give them enough love? Why aren't you targeting this set, which is probably the set that person has? My point, Matt, was that since you're choosing...
Okay, we are 1 minute and 15 seconds into this, and we just got to the point. You know what? I don't know how these work, but I imagine does this have to be done in one take? Oh.
The moments and the requirements. Why not choose the Series 2 moments that got everybody so wrecked? It's not because I'm buried on them. I've done well on Top Shot, not because I'm a genius, and also not because I got very lucky on packs, just because I became addicted to the marketplace earlier than most people, when Series 1 cards were cheap. Once again, that's not my point. My point is we have to get sentiment back on the right track. How do you do that? You make those guys.
Vinyls, here you go, Vinyls. I've been working on how to fix this, and the way to get sentiment back, could we spin some more wheels? My favorite content, Matt, are the people who are spinning wheels. I've been saying this for years. I'm a big wheel guy. I loved cavemen. You want to know why I love cavemen? Because cavemen invented the wheel. And once that happened, society really started cooking, Vinyls. And that is how you fix flash challenges. We've got how much? 90 seconds left. Longest 3 minutes of my
girls
life.
happy that we're destroyed with those Series 2 buys. And people are going to say, Matt, what are you talking about? You don't just get to help out certain people and target a bunch. That's so stupid. You're manipulating the market, Matt. What don't you get? Matt being me. Pretending to present a counter argument to myself. They'll say,
okay, we have officially jumped the shark. We are doing third person now. Oh, blood, sweat, and tears, spinning the wheel. I remember when I joined Top Shot, I physically had to pick my hands up and spin the wheel. Price is Right, the best game show of all time. All right, we got a minute 10, 7
Matt,
seconds.
it's a free market. Stop. I don't want Top Shot propping up prices anymore. You're ridiculous. Well, what I would say is they're already doing it. Once again, I don't have a problem with that, but that's what you're doing. It's not a random wheel. You're already propping up certain cards, certain moments. So if you're going to do that, why not target the ones that got people crushed the most? And then have those people backtrack and stop saying such negative things about Top Shot because, hey, I got away from it because I sold into a nice bounce for these challenges. So that's all I'm saying. That was a very long-winded way of me saying, look, since you're already picking and choosing the requirements, why not start with Series 2? And that way we're not going to have Alxo tweeting about how Top Shot is unsustainable with its current model because Series 3 is more expensive and has less cards than Series 2. I appreciate you, Matt. I don't mean to...
I can't do that. My favorite thing so far now is like, you know what? Because Alexo can't complete can't purchase every single moment on the entire platform, Top Shot is broken. Because that's the only way this platform works is if you can own every single thing. Whoa. This is so good. Whoever just changed their name, thank you. This is so good. Wait, but hold on. This is where it was like really got me. Let's see. Let's look. Because I think they replied. Where is it? Then immediately replied to Alexo and Janie. And I'm glad this only got 6 likes. Honestly, 6 too many. I apologize. I saw this last night, guys, and I lost my mind. So if I'm begging you, I'm pleading. This is, and this isn't just about NBA Top Shot. This isn't about Web3. This is just as a society, as a community moving forward. Let's not use the Twitter voice box. Get on a Spaces. I mean, honestly, that's the same energy of people who go on Instagram to post their tweets. And I'm guilty of that too. But don't use Twitter to have your voice be heard. Go use Spotify Live. Also Spotify when sponsorship, when deal. When deal. Oh, man. Oh God. Not Yusuf says, when's the deadline to lock team sets for the September reward? If anyone can answer that for me. No, we don't know. We don't know the deadline yet. We don't know. We know that it could be any day now. He's saying, let's hear the second part. So I actually think I think the second part is the same. Yeah, no. They just combine the two. It like combines the two into one. So if you're going to use social, at least put your face to it. No, Mike, I get what you're saying. Don't start your own content channel. Then do it. Don't. But like tag the Twitter bot. The Twitter. What do we call them? Twitter box? Is that what it's called? Voice box? Like that's bad enough, anyways. But don't tag people if you're going to do that. Oh man. Honestly, you know what? I've been thinking about it a lot. Not Vinyls. If you're watching out there right now, bring back the wheel, but make it colorful. So many times your wheels were all black with white lettering or all white with black lettering. I think really the community would respond. Throw a little green in there. Maybe it's a Celtics themed wheel spin, or maybe rainbow. Maybe it's Pride Month and there's every color for the rainbow gets a spin. Oh, man. Broken. I'm broken inside. I don't know. Did that go too far? Was that bullying? Do I need to take this down now? It feels like it might be bullying. I feel like anytime I do something like this, somebody's like, you know what though, Mike, man, maybe you don't understand. And maybe I don't. Maybe I'm coming from a place of content privilege. Oh, I saw that last night and I made a mental note to make sure I talk about it. Oh man. Mike, how's Bandy doing? Bandy, I think he's putzing around. Kelsey's still home. I think she's leaving in a little bit. So then we'll see him. Oh, there he is. Come here, bud. No, he's just looking at me. Bandy, come on. Yeah, there you go. Can you see him come in? There he comes, coming for some pets. Anyways, it's not bullying because he calls him card. I know. Anyways, you guys have anything else? I got a few more minutes. Before we wrap up here. Just a reminder, hey, we got 2 more shows today. We got an NFL All Day show coming at you at noon. We're going to the Marine Johannes no look. Yes, this is good. The Johannes no look, like that's gonna be a sick. That is gonna be a sick moment. That's good to see. Oh, there we go. Bandy knew to get in there. Look at that guy. Look at that guy, huh? What a pup. When Tony V tweet audio, Tony does have something coming out hopefully next week, which is going to be great. But yeah, NFL All Day. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Raptor News is fire. We have what do we have? We've got NFL All Day coming at noon. We're going to talk about OTM Rumble. Excited to do some OTM Rumble stuff, especially because we have the preseason games from last night to take into consideration while we build our lineup. You know what we still need to do? We need to build a super. All right, we need to go over the Superdraft lineup for today. Superdraft, using our moments for the simulated games. We had the judge on yesterday to talk about that, which was fun. Excuse me. We had a little burp. We're going to go ahead and look at this in a second. Bandy looking swole today. He growing? No, he's not growing. He's just, he needs, it's almost haircut time, I think. It's almost haircut time. But yeah, anyways, noon today, we're going to do that. And then at 3 o'clock, we're going to do a little happy hour, talk some TV. We're going to talk, also Skeets, I saw you in the chat. You want to come on and talk about the rehearsal today? Let's do it. Plunge is going to come on. We're going to talk about the Manti Te'o doc as well. It's going to be good. It does for real look like Bandy's been working out, huh? Yeah, he's got good shoulders, no, he's been doing the opposite of working out. He's just been eating. The boy's been eating. All right, let's pull up this Superdraft. That doesn't feel like it looks good for you guys. Let me see if I can blow this up. Is it blown up too much? Is that why you can't? Why is this? Let me see this. Can you guys see that okay? That looks like shit, right? Let me know in the chat. Can you guys like read those lineups? Kinda. Paul says every player with an all-day moment that played last night stunk, right? Maybe the Houston. So yeah, we'll talk about it at noon. Come back at noon, Paul. Come back at noon. All right. Anyway, so we're building a lineup. There's a 3-game slate between the Knicks, Atlanta, Sacramento, Detroit, and then Houston and Dallas. So just looking at this, like Luka, you obviously have to play Luka tonight in some form of fashion. But then McGrady, Trae Young, James Harden. Like, I don't think anyone's rolling Chauncey Billups out. But some of these, like Luka doesn't have a 1x multiplier. So you just need, I mean, he doesn't have a multiplier. It's just like whatever he scores. So like, Luka's going to have a good game. I think you're going to need Luka. But looking down here, like Derrick Rose at 1.6, Cade at 1.8 is interesting. Halliburton with 2x, but he's on Sacramento. So it's not like he's on Indiana where he's, the entire offense. Jalen Green with the 2x, but I think the Harden is Houston. So you got to remember Harden's from Houston. Looking at forward real quick, we still got Dirk, which I think is going to be a fun play. T-Mac is guard forward eligibility. Carmelo on the Knicks should get I'm sure 1 million shots up. So this is going to be fun. Damn, can't help. Oh, wait, Skeets, I actually heard you say this. Are you guys going to, you guys are going to the south of France? That's where we're doing our honeymoon in the spring. We're going to wait till May, and we're going to do it. But I think I heard you say this on a pod, or you tweeted it out or something. But you're going to have to report back afterwards and help us. We'll pay you. We'll pay you as our honeymoon planner. Excited for Damian Targaryen. Yeah, he's been fun. House of Dragon. We could talk about House of Dragon as well. There we go. Hell yeah. That headquarters. That's going to be so much fun. That's going to be so much fun. Chauncey can go off on 2K though. 2K simulation can be ridiculous sometimes. Yeah. So I saw Allen Iverson turn into Larry Bird with his 3-point shooting the other night. But that's going to be fun. So let's just look at the prizes real quick, just because I think that's fun. This happened last time. How do I get out of this? Hold on. I believe we have a Luka. Is it? How do I look at the? Sorry, guys. Uno momento. Let me see. 3,000 guaranteed. Oh, there it is. Oh, there. Why can't I? Anyway, so we've got a Luka up top. I know there's a Luka Mgle up top. There's a Cade Cunningham debut up for grabs. All of that stuff. So sign up for that. You can find all that information in the show notes as well as in the Discord. We should join the Discord as well. Get in there. I'm going to share a link to that right now. Anyways, thanks everyone for being here this morning and dealing with my chaos with the rant. Maybe we need to get Kings of Cardio on here. We get Kings of Cardio on here. I think that's what we got to do it. That's what we got to do next. Again, we'll be back at noon for some NFL all day, and then we'll have some television talk as well as some F1 at 3:00. Also, new F1 podcast announced with Marrow's on it, Michelle Beadle, Will Arnett, and I'm forgetting who the fourth one is, and I really apologize. I should have known that. The guy just voiced his opinion on what. No, but you know what it is, Dan? It's the tagging, man. It's the tagging in a voice. So now I don't know. I'm out on it. I do wonder if we'll be getting any Top Shot related League Pass news. It does bother me that 2K selling the game with League Pass. Yeah, who knows? We'll see. All right, everyone. We are going to call it there. Thanks for being here this morning. We'll see you in a couple hours, and then a couple hours after that, a couple hours after that, a couple hours after that.
Well, the Top Shot streets are a dangerous place, so you